not to fault or put the onus on like the residents or the voters. I think it's not top of mind because local government isn't always top of mind, but like I want us to put it at the forefront of our thought processes and our like day-to-day operations, because unfortunately, I think local government and local elected officials oftentimes get to operate in a space where there is little accountability because eyes are not on them in the way that they are on other people. And like, you may not even know who your county legislator is or who your common
Right.
council member is, or
Most people don't.
right. Most people don't know what a county legislator is. So full transparency to the audience, I ran for Albany County Legislature last year. We'll get into it one time. But like we went door to door, and I can't tell you how many times people said, "Oh, what is the county legislature? What does it do?"
Right.
Like people didn't even know about the body and what they have a say over. And the county legislature is like quite powerful. So that is like frustrating that this body holds all of this power and like budgetary allocation power, and like oftentimes get to operate kind of in the shadows because like we just don't
and
know
therefore
as much. It's not sexy.
unaccountable.
Right.
Right. Not to say that everybody's ill intentions, because they're not. There's a lot of great people in local government, but because you're not that focused on it as a voter, they're less accountable because, you might show up. People who do participate might be just check the box for someone they know, or because they're in a particular party.
The name sounds familiar.
Or whatever. Yeah. And we got some of that when we were door knocking. Oh, I know that family.
Yeah.
I grew up with them or whatever. I'm going to vote for them. But they might not know like what are the ins and outs of the policies that any particular candidate might be advocating for that might benefit their community.
Right.
And they're not always like divisive policies. They're like things very, very local to your community that you would care about.
And then there comes this element, I think, when local government starts to function that way, where elected officials, I think sometimes people feel entitled to positions for one reason or another. Either you've like known the right people, not the right direction, like the right, correct people for a certain amount of time, or you've been in the seat for decades and it's like,
that happens a lot.
I've been here for X number of years. Like, this is mine. And like nobody is entitled to any elected office. You have to earn that right to serve in that capacity. You are a public servant. And when that starts to fall away and you start to think like, this is my seat, like, no, it's not. You got a job review every couple of years.
Yeah, you have
and
to
you
earn
better
it every
be
time.
able to show at your job review that or your performance review that you delivered. And
I think we need to normalize that message because we see that was it. I mean, I'm going to speak nationally for a moment just because it makes sense in this context. But
it's going to be politics next state over in a minute.
Well,
I'm kidding.
Because it's party specific, but like David Hogg, right? That was kind of his point. Like, if you're not doing the things that we send you here to do, not necessarily the party, but the voters, then we're going to primary you. Yeah. I think you should be primaried every time. It doesn't have to be like personal. It doesn't have to be attack, but like you should be tested on what your results were for your community.